So a little bit of breaking news for those of you that have been following along. You saw that earlier I posted a video about how Team AH was going to try to get the case thrown out. After listening to a couple of lawyers talk about it, I guess this is standard procedure. But nonetheless, it was still kind of tense to watch because there is that potential that it could have gotten thrown out. Well, that didn't happen. It got denied. Judge denies AH attempt to have case thrown out as JD lawyer erupts. It was a pretty good testimony by Team JD's lawyer. He literally dismantled Rottenborn's awful attempt to get the case thrown out. But it was a tense moment because it could have happened. I mean, it's a rarity according to what a lot of people are saying, but there was still a chance. But that's gone now. Things have moved on, and now, currently, JD's case has rested, and now AH is going. So currently right now, what's going on is they have a psychologist up there who's likely going to give a lot of good statements for her and try to make him look bad. That's why they called her first. Why did they call her first? Because remember, originally, AH was supposed to take the stand first. They wanted to get her right up front and center first. And that didn't happen. And it didn't happen because, well, the psychologist that they had on not that long ago pretty much just wrecked her. And it caused a lot of bad headlines. And she didn't like that. Because it's one thing that she doesn't like is bad headlines. She wants the love that he gets. The crazy thing that's come out from this, so I did a video on this morning. That woman that confirmed, like, client admits to history of these disorders, that was her own personal nurse, which was pretty interesting. I didn't catch that right away. So that woman says that she's jealous of JD's fame. And this is according to AH herself, codependency issues, stuff like that. So all of the love that he's getting right now, she wants that. She doesn't understand why she doesn't have it. She wants that love. So to kind of counteract all of these headlines that, oh, well, she's got this and that, and she's not looking very good, they've got to get this psychologist to come up to kind of paint her in a better light. And then she's going to take the stand. The tears will flow, ladies and gentlemen. They are going to flow and flow and flow. Or it could backfire and she could end up just looking awful. She has deeply seated anger problems. That, I think, if you've been paying attention, that's very, very evident. Notes like this, that she has been experiencing increased agitation recently and has had several outbursts of anger and rage. Isn't that interesting? And it's not just her own personal nurse saying that. Her personal doctor has said that as well. Tons of testimony about her going down swinging, throwing fists and fisticuffs, throwing things. There was a report of a Red Bull can the other day. I mean, how much does the world need? I can tell you who all of the evidence will never be enough for. That's the media, of course, not social media. Social media is all on Depp's side. But you have outlets like the Rolling Stone. The Rolling Stone. No longer the cool magazine it used to be. Now it's just pretty much a carbon copy of all of the other far left sites. They're, of course, trying to go after JD supporters, which shouldn't shock you. Look how they say, are Johnny and Bruce stands for real? All of it's an attack on, of course, JD's fandom. not hers, because she doesn't have a fandom. It's not real. Nobody likes her anymore. She did it to herself with her awful, awful choices. Ruined her own career by trying to destroy JD's. But what I find funny about this article is it investigates the claim that Heard is trying to use, by the way, they talked about this before, bots. Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, you are a bot. Everybody watching this video is a bot. All the supporters on social media are bots. None of his support is real. They've mentioned this in the courtroom. I think this is like 2 days ago. And here they are, somewhat backing that up, saying, oh, yeah. This can't be true. How can it go against the narrative that we built for years about belief without evidence? This can't be real. Warner, that petition that has 3 million signatures on it now, that's not real. That's all fake. Look, they're even saying that it comes from that crazy red country. I don't even want to say it because I wonder if YouTube would not want me to use that word, but you can see it on the screen. It starts with an R. Are you kidding me? It gets more desperate and desperate with these outlets. By the way, let's take a look at those petitions. Look at this one, which is getting signed as I talk about it. Remove AH from Aquaman 2. Just the other day, like I think Sunday, it was at 3 million. Now it's at 3,318,000. Moving right along, says at 4,500,000, it's going to become one of the top signed petitions on the website. I think maybe ever. But no, it's all bots. It's fake, not real. I mean, what do you can you ignore that? Like, I would think that Warner seriously has to consider, like, maybe dropping her reshooting scenes. Will they do that? I don't know. I think the movie's already shot. They say, oh, her screen time is reduced to 10 minutes. Well, better get that down to 0 if you want any of my money to see this movie. I won't spend a dime on this movie if she's in it. There's another one, too, that's new, by the way. This remove her as L'Oreal spokesperson. I don't think this one is even that old. I don't know if it has a update on, or a time, maybe a year ago. I didn't even know about this one until somebody sent it to me. Look at this one's almost at 150,000 signatures. It's almost at 100,000. But they want to get to 150,000. Like, all of this is taking off now. I think this is insane. Because, I mean, a lot of people are getting exposed to this for the first time. And especially now that this is live. And from what I understand, she fought to try to keep the cameras out of the courtroom, by the way, because she didn't want this kind of negative exposure. And, like, look at what's happening from it. It's crazy to watch. Anyway, likely going to take the stand either later today. It's possible. I don't think so, though. I think that psychologist is going to take up a lot of the time left. If that's the case, tomorrow, she takes the stand, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be very interesting to watch. We've been waiting for this. And going by her last deposition in the UK, where she was rolling her eyes and snacking on food and being really rude, I don't know if those tears are going to be able to cover her unlikable personality. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all goes down. Anyway, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. How do you feel about everything going on? Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel, usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.